guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Ray Sean. For those of you who don't know me, people call me Ray. This will be another get ready with me. I know that I have been reeling out videos, but I'm just so glad to have content and to be able to bring you guys content, because sometimes, you know, the way life is going right now, who could even do anything? But I'm just so glad I have the energy to do so. And while I do, I want to go ahead and give you guys these videos. So jumping straight into it, I'm going to be using the Glow Recipe Watermelon moisturizer, and I'm going to be moisturizing my skin with that. And before that, I did use a Neutrogena wipe just to further cleanse my face. Now I'm going to be going in with my Clinique 96 Hour Hydrate Concentrate, and I'm going to be placing that under my eyes. I'm going to use a brush to do it because my nails are so long. I absolutely cannot wait to get these nails taken off, you guys. I should have got them taken off and gotten a new set, but here we are. Now I'm going to be going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer, and I'm also going to be mixing that with the Nika K multi-use concealer, just because the Anastasia Beverly Hills primer is a little bit too white. So I'm going to be blending that out like so, prepping my eyes for my eyeshadow. The whole purpose of this step is to make sure that the eyeshadow shows up beautifully. I'm going to be going in now with my KKW Beauty Classic palette. This palette is more so of a neutral mauve palette, and I'm going to be placing that shade. I'm going to be putting it in my crease. This palette does not have names on it, so I will just be pointing them to you. Again, this will be a very neutral eye look. I will say the shade I dig in didn't really do anything for me, like, at all, but it did kind of set my concealer. And I'm taking this second, kind of more of a rosy mauve color, and it's very light, but I'm putting that in my crease. And I'm going to take this purple shade, well, kind of like a dusty mauve purpley shade, and I'm placing that in my crease. I'm just only going to keep it on the outer corners. I'm not going to bring it all the way in. I'm going to keep it on the outer corners, as I want this look to be more of a open eye look. I don't want it to look closed in. I don't want it to look harsh. I want it to just be something very different. So this will be a very neutral, soft look. So now I'm going to be taking this more of a purpley mauve shade, and I'm going to be placing that still on the outer corners, right on top of that rosy mauve shade. I'm going to be placing that right on the outer corner, just keeping it on the outer corners, because I do not want this eye to be, you know, a look as usual. And again, I want this eye look to be open. And so if you want an eye look to be open, you want to use neutral tones, or you want to keep the deeper shades on the outer corner, and that is how you will have a more of a open eye look. So I'm just going to be blending that out, still keeping everything in the corners. Now I'm going to be going in with this neutral, kind of a neutral matte shade. I'm going to be placing that, it's almost like a buttery shade. I'm going to be placing that right on my lid. I'm going to be using that as my lid color, as this is an all matte eye look, right? For the first time, all matte eye look. And I'm just keeping that on the lid on my eyes, and I'm just making sure that it's really prominent so that you guys can really see how it looks. At first, I was really skeptical doing this look. I was like, wow, these colors really might not show up on me, but I had to make it work. So now I'm just taking this blending brush, and I'm just blending out the edges, making sure that this look is very seamless and that all the colors blend well together. I'm using my NYX Epic Wear liner in black, and I'm just lining my eyes. I'm going to take this black eyeshadow out of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette to smoke out my liner further, just because I want this look to be soft. So if I want matte eyes, I also want a soft liner so everything can be cohesive. So now I'm going to be going in with these mink lashes. I got these from the beauty supply store, and I'm going to be putting these on my eyes. So right now I'm using my Fenty Beauty Cause I'm Black mascara to coat my lashes, and then I'm going to be putting some glue on my lashes to get them ready. The glue that I am using is the glue that I don't like, just because it's like here. I'm just going to use it until it's gone. I'm just placing these on my eyes. I'm definitely getting better with putting my lashes on camera, because I be wanting y'all to see, you know, the struggle that is real when putting on lashes. But then also too, sometimes it's not as much of a struggle as it always appears to be when it comes to lashes. Now these lashes are very dramatic, but I like them. They look so cute. Now I'm going to be doing something new. I'm going to be using the Milk of Magnesia. It's not even a primer. It's really a laxative, you guys. But I'm going to be putting this on my face just to see if my makeup will actually hold up, or just to see if my oils will seep through quicker or not. I don't know. I've never done this before, but this is my first time. And I just wanted to see like how it actually worked, you guys. So that's why I bought it. Now I'm going to be taking my Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation, and mine's in the shade 450. I'm going to be placing this all on my face, blending it out with a flat foundation brush first, and then I'm going to go in with my sponge just to make sure everything is evenly blended. Next, I'm going to take these two concealers. One is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer in the shade number 9. And then I'm taking the NK Concealer in the shade number 10. And I'm going to be putting this under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, and everywhere else. I'm going to be putting it out with my e.l.f. sponge and just making sure that everything is just nice and seamless. You guys, I absolutely love the way this entire look came out, from the hair down to the makeup. The hair, actually, this is the same hair I used in that Get Ready With Me video about 2 videos ago. And I just decided to put it in a ponytail. But you guys, it took me 30 minutes to get this ponytail because I was trying to wrap hair around the band and girl, it wasn't working. So as you can see, I just left it with the ponytail holder showing. Now I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier Translucent Honey Powder, placing it under my eyes. And I'm just basically pressing it into my eyes, pressing it into my skin. I meant to say is because I just like the way it looks. It looks so good. It doesn't leave a cakey finish. And when you press the powder in to your skin, it does give you more of a flawless, more of a seamless blend. So I love that. Now I'm going to be taking my Black Radiance Contour Palette, and I'm going to be using that middle shade to actually contour with, because that dark shade, this is the dark deepest. This palette is for very, very rich melanin skin tones, and it's a little bit too dark for me. That's why I'm just taking that middle shade and a little bit of that dark shade to give myself some more warmth and bring back that life to my face. That powder really contoured my nose, as you can see. I'm going to be now going in with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and mine's in the shade Dark Deepest, and I'm going to be just setting my entire face with this powder. Now I'm going to be taking the Juvia's Place Saharian 2 blush palette, and I'm going to be taking this top shade, and I'm going to be taking the bottom shade too, that pink, and I'm going to be using this as my blush. I really like the way this blush came. I was a little bit hesitant at first because the palette looks a little light, but then once I put the blush on, I was like, oh wow, this is really nice. And so I did dig into that purpley shade, and I placed that on my face as well. I just kind of wanted to try out the blushes and see what they were like, but I actually really liked it. I like blush, so if my blush looks a bit harsh to some, this is something that I actually do like to do. So here I'm going to be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I'm going to be spraying my face with this spray. This spray smells so good. It sets my makeup so beautifully. It doesn't get me all drenched, but it does what it's supposed to do, and I absolutely love the spray. I love my makeup so much. The way it came out was just so beautiful. Now I'm going to be using this Too Faced Born This Way highlighting trio. Now, it showed up a little bit, like a little bit. I don't know what was going on with this palette, but I did end up going in my Balm Cosmetics, the Luminizer Sisters palette, to further highlight my face because I really wanted to like glow, and that Too Faced palette was not doing it. So that's what I did. I'm placing the highlight, of course, under my brow bone, the bridge of my nose, my inner corners, and the high points of my cheek because I want to glow everywhere. Now I'm going in with my mascara. This is, of course, the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in Carbon Black to coat my lashes. I'm going to be coating my top and bottom lashes with this mascara. As you guys know, I love this mascara. After I highlight, I typically go in with my powder brush, not adding any more powder on it, but I just do it just to blend in my highlight, my concealer, and everything. I just love to blend at the end. I'm going to be taking this, I think this is a actual eyeliner from Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Simmer Brown. I'm using it as my lip liner because it's really dark brown. I really like it. It's really smooth because it is a kohl pencil. And now I'm going to be taking the MAC liquid lipstick. I think this is in Lady Be Good. I'm placing this on my lips. I know it looks light now, and it is like really light, but blending it in with a brown lip liner does bring it down some, and it makes it look wearable. Definitely makes it look wearable. I'm going to be taking this gloss from Sephora. I forget the name of it, but I'll have it in the description box. And I'm just placing this on my lips. It's actually almost the same color, maybe a little bit darker than the lipstick that I just used. And basically, I'm just blending it out. You guys, this is the finished look. I'm just doing my finishing touches, blending it in my lip liner. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, leave a comment down below and let me know what you liked about this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.